Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. The price of gasoline is to reach a 3-year high on Thursday as Petrojam announces price hikes in line with movement in the U.S. Gulf. For a look at the increases customers will face, we go to Dashan Hendricks at the Smartboard.
Well, Petrojam has announced an increase in the price of most petroleum products this week, starting first with both E10 87 and E10 90 gasoline. The state-owned refinery says it will be increasing the price of both by $1.61, bringing their ex-refinery price to the highest they have been in some 4 weeks. The price of regular diesel, it goes up this week by 72 cents, while low sulfur diesel increases by 97 cents. The price of kerosene, it heads up this week as well, going up by $1.30, but propane is down this week, going down by 36 cents, and butane is also down, declining this week by some 61 cents. It's now back to you.
Thanks, Dashan. At the end of currency trading today, the dollar was being sold for $126.90, the US dollar that is. The Canadian dollar is going for $99.64. The pound cost $166.01, while the euro sells for $149.01. A Clarendon distributor is calling on farmers to boost the production of goat meat to cut importation of mutton into the island. The call comes from that distributor, Nation's Choice, welcomed players in the tourism sector to his facility. Dashan Hendricks reports.
A day for chefs from some of the island's leading hotels interacting with one of their suppliers.
As chefs, most of the time we're working in our hotels and we don't get out.
It's always great to get the feedback from the chefs and not just from the purchasers who are buying the products for us.
They were there to get a first-hand look at the process going into providing meats. That at Nation's Choice in Clarendon, its CEO Donald McDonald, the host.
Our facility is fairly new.
While in operation since 2011, this new facility was opened only in February.
It's a major investment for us. The company started operation in 2011, and over the years, we have grown pretty quickly, moving from 5 employees to 101 to date.
He says that this investment will target the purchase of local produce, chiefly meats.
I want to take this opportunity to say to all the Jamaican farmers that Nation Choice is here, we're open to business, and we are putting out an open order out there to you all to come with all your local goats, because we can't get enough.
These days, actually I should say 80% of the goat consumed in the hotels is imported.
It's a situation Mr. McDonald, the CEO of Nation's Choice, says he wants to put a dent in, stemming the hundreds of millions of dollars in money spent on meat imports.
We plan to also promote more local products in terms of local beef and local pigs. We are partnering with some farmers to look at growing onions and potato. So, we just want to promote the local industry.
We want to take our local product to the entire world, be it the guest that comes here or the guest who sits on the airline.
A clear embrace of the tourism minister's push to have Jamaica becoming a food destination.
Jamaica is a lot more than sun, sun and sea. It's for Jamaica stands for good cuisine, everything.
We support the local development and to look for products that are available in Jamaica. And the local goat is very, very interesting for us. It's much better flavour than imported mutton.
For the Business Day, I am Dashan Hendricks.
The shake-up at the board level of Supreme Ventures continues with 2 new directors appointed and another resigning. The company announced that at a board meeting on Tuesday, Messrs. Peter McConnell and David McConnell were appointed as independent non-executive directors. On the other hand, Peter Chin, who was the chairman of the board's audit committee, tendered his resignation. With the latest appointments, 5 new directors have been added to the Supreme Ventures board in the last few weeks. The 5 appointments follow recent maneuver by Mayberry West Indies for an extraordinary general meeting to recall and replace 7 board members. All 5 new directors were part of the list of members Mayberry had proposed appointing. Stocks ended mostly lower today, pulling the JSE index down 314 points, while the junior market lost 73 points. Among the stocks ending higher were 1834 Investments, Caribbean Cement, Carreras, Grace Kennedy, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Key Insurance, Radio Jamaica, Stationery and Office Supplies, And on the losing end were AMG Packaging and Paper, Cable and Wireless, Kingston Wharves, Main Event Entertainment, Pan Jam, Sagicor Group, and Supreme Ventures. And that's the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. Good evening.